For the next module, over the next couple of weeks that officially starts on Monday, we are going to be going over the symbolic frame. So many of the materials are similar to what you've been used to in the previous modules in terms of the overview and of the objectives and the main points of the chapter, along with some videos of the symbolic frame. And then in your leadership text, we go over transformational leadership and servant leadership this week. So we also will be doing your first scholarly journal article critique. And so there are some guidelines in there for that, and we'll talk about that a little bit more in just a second. But basically, you've been provided a broad list of topics that are all related to the content of your reading. So, so I have about 3 different sections in there, one that has to do more with servant leadership, one that has to do more with transformational leadership, and one that has to do more with the symbolic frame. So I want you to complete all of the reading first for this module. And then once you're done completing all of the reading for the module, look ahead to what your assignment is and what the assignment guidelines are for the scholarly journal article critique, and then begin conducting research through Forsyth Library for a peer-reviewed research article. And if you don't know what a peer-reviewed research article is, it just basically means that it is research that has gone through some sort of blind review process so that fellow scholars and experts in the same field about which the article is written have reviewed the article and have okayed it for publication. That's sort of a quick way to say peer-reviewed. But when you go through researching Forsyth Library, if you have never done scholarly research before, you will see that, and this is on a video and some of the tutorials about how to use Forsyth Library's databases. But basically there's a box that you can check. It's an option when you're doing searches if you only want to limit your results to peer-reviewed research. You'll want to make sure that no matter what topic you choose from the broad list that's provided, that you check that box that it's a peer-reviewed source, because I really want scholarly academic research studies related to these things. We're not talking about YouTube videos, we're not talking about Google searches or anything like that. We're talking about some meaty scholarly research that I want you to delve into related to this module's readings. So if you have any questions about that, just like anything, I am more than happy to help guide you. I'm more than happy to take a look at what article you have chosen and provide advice about whether or not it's a good article for you to choose. And then you want to write the scholarly journal article critique according to the specific guidelines that are provided within the assignment. It basically takes you step by step and tells you, what sections of the paper need to be. You need to go through the main points. You need to identify the author's central thesis. You need to do some critical review. You also need a personal reaction section. And in that personal reaction section, I want you to make sure that you are relating these things, whatever the topic is, whatever the article is that you have decided to critique, I want you to make sure that you are relating it through the lens of your student affairs organization, so that you can be ready to incorporate some of this into your final organizational assessment paper. So at any rate, I know you have a lot to do over the next couple of weeks, and as always, I am available. I would be more than happy to meet with you via FaceTime, via Skype, via Zoom, via phone, via chat. It doesn't matter, but I'm widely available over the next couple of weeks to meet with you. So if you have any questions about your final organizational assessment paper, which you should have had plenty of time to take a look at what the requirements of that are so far, or any of the assignments or any of the material for the next couple of weeks over this module, please don't hesitate to contact me. You know how to reach me. I hope you have a great week. Bye-bye.